So they'll be calling you a radical. So it's the, what is it, the 14th of November, 2019, important day. And so I walk. This is important because I've been going to UTA for years. I remember going to a meeting with my dad in they used to make us kids walk to school on this road. You know, it's over a mile to the school. I used to cut up through the canal there. They put a sign right there. I remember my dad hooked a tractor, pulled it out, and then he was friends with one of the bus drivers, but one of them was an asshole. So, I mean, they were talking about widening the street. That was in 1968. There's no shoulder, there's no sidewalk, there's no bus. So this is important. Is Utah, it's Utah boys, which the Hooper used to be called Muskrat Springs. That's the last muskrat I saw. He's right there. Run over him. So there's his tail. So they're I talked to people about, you know, the greatest resting spot, the mega dairy poisoner there. Look at the hawk. There you go. Oh, no, yep. Hear them? You know what those are? Shh. Those are coyotes. There's a bunch of babies up there. So they're disconnected. They have no clue. I says, this is the biggest resting spot right there for Margaret Thorpe. No one cares. Oh, Kevin Blanch is just a radical. Why am I radical? Because you just accept this corruption that goes on, and I stand up to them. So I'm the radical? I'm not the radical. I'm the cure. I'm the cure. Free radicals, that's what they call cancer cells. I'm the cure. Feels like heaven. Where'd you sleep last night? So John Huntsman's going to announce here in just a few minutes going to run for governor. And so I'm thrilled, big time, because I know him. And now think about where John Huntsman was when all this shit was going down. Supposedly election theft, all this different stuff. He was in Russia. He was in Russia. So, but I know him personally. Now, at a meeting here at one of the high schools last night, all the parents showed up because the dangers of vaping for children. When I was a kid, the smoking age was 14. At Walkwest Junior High, I didn't, but you could legally smoke outside. Consensual sex age was 14. Half the fucking junior high was pregnant. You know, I have a twin sister, a beautiful twin sister, and so, God. This old guy, Charlie, my old man, the old man told me the other day, he says, 14, when I went to freaking Ogden Junior High, which Ogden High was the junior high, then when I was a kid, we had smoking rooms when you were 12 inside the school. But no, we need the dangers of vaping. What about the dangers of radiation? So Dirty Herbie let the waste in. Now John Hunts was a notorious old anti-nuclear like every governor we've ever had. Man, woman. We had a woman governor here for a while, you know, by default. Ollie Walker, she grew up right over there. I went to that elementary school, the Frank Lloyd Wright, they tore down. Look at this, no shoulder. You gotta get, into the drain ditch. No bus, no bike lane. You know how many people live out here? That's why no one walks, you can't. Let's walk down to the little store and pay $12 for a beer or a bottle of asthma. That's the only business out here. I mean, Western Zirconium out there, see them? That's Western Zirconium. Just what did they do there? Moxie. So, illegal nuclear dump waste site right there. $20 million by this Megadarius County Commissioner. Weber State gives him the Presidential Award. Why he's under FBI investigation up at President Wright's house? Fuck, this corruption in Weber County is, I'm blown away. It's the dirtiest place in the world. Nobody stands up. Get over it. I mean, I have to basically get in the ditch on this stretch right here. So, this issue's been addressed in 1968. They'll do nothing. These mega dairy guys just run their shit up here, put nitrates. That's our water system right there for the whole county. They spread nitrates for milk their cows for. I mean, fuck, it's over the top. Houses full of so-called illegals, their workforce, they exploit in these houses all over here. So, Huntsman, man, woman, Democrat, Republican have always blocked the nuclear waste coming here. Huntsman let it, well, Huntsman by de facto, pseudo de facto, let it in because he gave us dirty Governor Herbie. I mean, God, what, you know, Governor Herbert's son. You know about that creep? Stalking girls, window peeping, not one, not two, multiple. Look it up. How about his half-brother, who's sitting in prison for the same thing? I think the half-brother's in prison for child molestation. This is the passive-aggressive people they play. So I'm like, third party, I've been talking to Huntsman, third party, and I'm going to get to him personally. You know how I go. I know Mitt Romney personally. I know all these guys personally because of my activism. And I have a YouTube camera. You know, I'm just a concerned citizen doing what everybody should be doing. I'm like, well, fuck. You let it in. 700,000 illegal dump site. But he's not happy about it from what I understand. And this is third party. And this is hearsay, but he's pissed off, and it's one of the reasons he's going to run. You know, they've radiated. So the radiation has spiked all over the western United States right now. It's spiked. You know, Scratch says all that great. Well, we post the numbers on my site every day. Scratch posts them. On all my videos in the comment section, they're posted. So Tim Martin called me and he said, I can see the sniffer plane landing in Eugene. Everybody says, ah, he's crazy, blah, blah. It's been verified now. Why the sniffer planes? For one reason. The sniffer plane detects radiation. What's going on? One of two things, I think. Again, this is hypothesis. But you know my hypothesis, I'm pretty accurate. I think they dumped all the tanks, which they've been dumping anyway. But I think that big flush has, you know, storms come up off the ocean, gesturing moves left to right, ocean currents. That's what I think. Or it's, again, back to Russia, Huntsman. The 8/8 nuclear disaster, NuScale, back to Utah. Why, I'm going to Huntsman, why would Utah be funding NuScale little reactors that already blew up in Idaho for an Oregon company? Illegally, I have videos under the stairs while they're in session. I have this mega dairy guy. He wasn't even a state politician. Inside closed doors when they're negotiating this dump site. Why would he be in there? I'm standing with the Attorney General's office when he walked out. I have a video. He didn't know I was videoing, which I have legal right to do. This corruption's outrageous. I mean, it's a club. So, Huntsman's a powerful dude. You know, his father's dead now. CNBC, clear back in 1990s, to document the 10 richest men on earth. And John Huntsman Sr. was one of them. He died of cancer. So did his mother. This is John Sr. John Chemical Huntsman. We'll see. New sheriff going to be in town, and I'm going to be in his ear, big time. The Fukushima cover-up, sniffer plane's been verified. Nuclear disaster in Russia that we're funding here in Utah. Utah developed these little SMRs. They already blew up. They blew up a Rocketdyne in 50. It's the same thing. You know, it's the same pig that blew up. Oh, Santa Susana, don't you cry for me. I came to Utah with a load from Santa Nuffery. That's where they're going to put the San Onofre waste. I want to put it here in Utah. It's hot. San Onofre had a meltdown. It's not legal. Same in Idaho. But Trump and Obama, same twins, abused puppets. It is legal. Big day for me. The corrupt leader state. We'll see how they play today. You wouldn't believe the corruption I'm exposing up there. I'm rocking some chains. Their knees are knocking. You know. I'm just a cancer victim. Property taxpayer. You know, I pay my taxes here. I have for decades. You know, I own a house. You seen what they do to property tax? I'm a legal resident. Most of these pieces of shit that run that university aren't. They're not even from there. I mean, it's a fucking thievery what's going on. So, stay tuned. I have a contact with John Huntsman Jr. I know him personally. So, you know, I'm glad. We'll see. Dirty Herbie, hasta la vista. Hope you don't get cancer. Dirty Herbie's father died of cancer. My father died of cancer. Mike Lee's father. That's what we do here in Utah. Utah boys. Natives. John Huntsman's a native. So is Dirty Herbie. So is Mike Lee. They don't care. I do. The road to nowhere right there. $20 million missing. Federal grant. Weber County Economic Development. They get caught. Checks. I've seen them. $600,000 by this corrupt county commissioner. Just missing. Gone. Where's the feds? It's a federal grant. The EPA was out here interviewing me. Somebody says, why didn't you put the interview up online? Oh, number one, if you put a camera in their face like they're going to talk. Number 2, yeah. Ongoing investigation, put it online. You know, all men know my path. So, the illegal nuclear waste dump site, there's supposed to be all covered loads like that. That's a covered load. I can tell you, I walk this every day. It's 5 miles to the bus stop. Sometimes 6. The bus only runs it. The IRS, we hate the feds, Everybody works for the feds. So, this is the road to nowhere. $20 million federal grant missing. Because the Snellgroves and the Romney boys, not Mitt, his kids, they build a waste dump site, nuclear waste. Oh, it can't go through Weber County. There's a road that goes over the causeway. They tore the wood causeway. There's a road. Yeah, this is the railroad tracks go over the they go over the Great Salt Lake. You know, so Fremont. What a fucking mess. We're never spending time here. John Weaver spent what, 2 days here? We call it all Weaver. This Shoney had word for it. And sunlight racing through the canyons. Kevin Goya. That's the Shoney word for a walk. Getting myself in shape, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna walk again the coast again like I did before. But I have a replaced aortic valve. You know, I'm not full of AML, I don't think. You know, knock on wood. Knock on fake particle board. So the fight goes on. The road to nowhere. Uncovered loads left. They don't care. Stay in tune.